All right, traders, there you go. There's your bull trap. What a bloodbath. There is blood in the market. The puts are printing like crazy. Congratulations to those of you who took advantage of that Lucid put option swing trade. And congratulations for those of you who took that day trading opportunity within Trader Society. I ended up buying SPY put options very early in the morning, made a 52% profit return in less than an hour. Those put options towards the end of the day went up over 400%, sold way too soon. So within this video, I'm going to be doing an in-depth price action analysis on when to be long biased, when to be bullish, when to scalp, when to swing trade, the call options, and then we're also going to do the inverse. We're going to go over when to be bearish, when to buy put options, when to scalp, when to swing trade. This is going to prepare you for phenomenal upcoming trading opportunities. This is going to give you a much better perspective on price action. It's really going to give you a third eye to the stock market. It's going to open up your third eye and really help you identify the key levels and when to be bearish and when to be bullish, right? Most people got destroyed because they're buying the dip on these stocks, they're buying the calls, not understanding that this is simply a bull trap, like I prepared for you guys in yesterday's video, and like I identified and prepared for you guys within Trader Society on the live trading stream. So guys, make sure you stay to the end of this video. It's going to be a very, very valuable lesson. Today was an absolutely crazy day within Trader Society. I do have to give some shout outs to some students. This guy has been extremely consistent. I've noticed him within the chat, so big shout out to him. He ended up making over a $5,300 profit on the Lucid put options, which is more than 14 times the cost of lifetime access within Trader Society. Also going to give a shout out to Han Solo. This guy has been extremely consistent as well. He's been killing it. Had a very nice scalp on Tesla. He ended up buying the dip on Tesla call options as I alerted within my watch list in terms of Tesla. Where is it? Tesla call options scalp at 1064. Those went up 30% in 23 minutes and he locked in profits. And then this was the key alert right here. I'm bearish on SPY. Tesla puts look good. And then within the chat, the real-time alerts, and this was streamed live as well. You can see right here, yesterday at 10:30 a.m., I bought the Lucid puts. I ended up cashing those out today, right here at 10:53 a.m. Way too soon, but 13% profit, profit is profit. And with that being said, at 10:08 a.m., I bought SPY puts, 472 strike, expiration tomorrow at $2.15 alerted. I sold those puts just 41 minutes, just like 42 minutes later, 43 minutes later, whatever it is. I sold those puts at $3.27 for a 52% profit return. Today was insane, and I'm going to walk you through the upcoming trades and upcoming price action. We're going to be going over Lucid stock, SPY, BBIG, a new stock that's on my radar, TSM. We're also going to be going over Tesla, AMC, and MU. I'm always going to point you guys in the right direction. I'm going to prepare you for day trades. I'm going to prepare you for swing trades. This year, my number one focus, and I think what I'm aiming towards is 80 to 90% of my trades are going to be scalps and day trades with options. And then 10 to 20% of my trades are going to be swing trades. I found with trading options, it is extremely easier and it's a lot better to scalp options. It is extremely hard to make money swing trading options, especially if you're doing naked calls, naked puts, and if you're doing short-term ones, and especially if you're going out of the money. I know there was a big player, man. Someone went very, very heavy on Lucid stock. And even though it crashed 9% today, they ended up losing a lot of money on their puts because they went with these out of money $40 strikes. The unusual volume was insane. It was a big hitter who has a big following, and they ended up losing a lot of money on Lucid puts because they chose the wrong strike, and the theta decay absolutely killed them along with the implied volatility. So it's not just about being on the right side of the move. It's about timing and selecting the right side of the contracts. I went with very, very good contracts. But in terms of SPY, let's get into the SPY market analysis. So in terms of SPY, and like I told you guys, I'm going to lead you in the right direction. Keep watching these videos. I'm going to set you up for the best prices. I'm not preaching to buy AMC. I'm telling you guys to buy AMC at 1644. I'm not preaching like all these promoters, oh, just buy the dip, oh, just buy here. Same with PROG. I'm telling people buy at 135, buy at 108, and you should see the dislikes on my channel when I say that. They go through the roof. And they all come back when it has a little spike, but they don't understand this little spike is simply previous support reacting as resistance level, meaning you're buying into a false dip buying opportunity, and they're just going to get crushed. Like, it is what it is. I'm going to continue to point you in the right direction. But let's get into it. We have so much to talk about, guys. So in terms of SPY, Let me pull up the option chain here. I'm going to show you the contracts that I had, man. This is insane. And then we're going to go over the price action analysis. But the 472 strike, these are at 770 now. I was in at 215, sold for 52% profit return in less than an hour. This is insane. I got in nearly towards the low. The low was 151. I got in right around here at 10:08 a.m. As soon as that previous closing price right there was starting to turn into support, they shot up all the way to 846. Imagine turning $215 a contract into 846 a contract. That's insane. And those can continue to print tomorrow. So in terms of the SPY, where am I at? What are my overall views? So in terms of the SPY, let's see. So from a macro point of view, meaning within the next 1 to 2 weeks, we're going to 455. There's a gap to fill at 454.98. That is going to be your best key level to buy, scalp, but it's mainly going to be a swing trade opportunity, but it has to close green for us to swing trade it. For call options, that's what I'm waiting for in terms of buying call options and in terms of a swing trade. I swing trade at the best levels. That's why I don't swing trade a lot. Like with Lucid, I got in at the exact top. With that being said, in terms of SPY, 454.98, that is the key support level. That's the key gap fill reversal level. Great scalping opportunity, but better swing trade opportunity. But remember, for me to swing, it has to close strong. Meaning if you get in early and it doesn't close strong, then it's just a day trade. You don't want to hold it overnight. You have to wait for confirmation. Confirmation in swings is bullish daily candlestick, something like this, a bullish wick or a bullish hammer. So with that being said, I'm waiting to buy the calls right there. So right now, today was the day to buy the puts, and I bought the puts, sold way too soon. So what am I doing now, right? We're in the middle of this channel. Like I told you guys in the previous video, we're looking for the resistance. We're looking for the top of the channel. We're looking to buy puts in between this range of 471, 472. So the best price to rebuy the put options on SPY is going to be towards 471. That is your best price. In terms of overall, direction, it's definitely due for some sort of bounce. In terms of the candlesticks, things look extremely bearish still. Like I said, from a macro point of view, 1 to 2 weeks, 455. So what I'm kind of looking for is just some sort of spike. If some miracle can happen where this pushes to like 470, then I'll be interested in re-grabbing puts. As of now, I'm on the sidelines as a swing trader. So in terms of like scalping, it's going to be very, very hard in this video. So in terms of like scalping with this analysis, that's more of like pre-market tomorrow and, market open. That's when I have an idea on when I'm going to scalp. But in terms of swing trading, 470, 471 puts if it spikes at some point. And then calls, 455. That's swing trading. Scalping analysis, I don't have much to say right now. I have to wait until, live at market open when I trade with Trader Society. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. In terms of overall price action, if 460, if the previous closing price can turn into support and starts to bounce, it's going to really try to head back to 467. It's going to try to push back towards there. I have no interest in buying any calls really in terms of scalping as of now. I'm just looking for put opportunities at key resistance levels. So in terms of this bull trap, so the bull trap is we're expected to fall to 455 within the next 1 to 2 weeks. What I would focus on with puts is scalping and swing trading puts at key resistance levels. That's what I would focus on. So in terms of scalping, it could be at a lower level. In terms of swing trading, it has to be at the best level, which would be 470, 472. So that's my overall thoughts. Macro bearish, micro looking for put options at key spike levels, key resistance levels, not interested in key breakdowns. Now, in terms of AMC, this is a potential play. You do have to be careful though, because it likes to follow SPY when it crashes. But I've noticed that these, meme stocks, they don't follow the SPY as well when they go up. When SPY goes up, these meme stocks tend to do whatever they want. But when the market goes down, they follow SPY. So keep that in mind. So this is going to be in play for a key breakdown. I ended up scalping this. I had a scalp trade here. I made 3 trades today. All were wins. A Lucid 13% return, a SPY 52% return. The potential on those were unreal. You could have made like hundreds of percents. And then I had an AMC scalp right here. I ended up scalping at 3:31 p.m. I bought the puts at 81 cents. And then I sold those just like 10 minutes later, making a 17% win. That was a nice scalp. Like I said, this year I'm laser focused on scalping. In terms of options trading, it's like the easiest way to trade them, the most predictable way, and you're not affected by this theta decay. These option traders doing these lotto out of money calls weeklies, they're getting destroyed by the theta decay and implied volatility. Like I said, there was heavy hitters on lucid puts. It's down 9%. People were buying them towards the highs yesterday. Swing trading out of money puts that expire tomorrow, $40 out of money strike, they got slaughtered. They got absolutely slaughtered, even though the stock crashed 9%. You got to know what contracts to buy as well, not just the side of the direction of the stock. And timing is very important. So in terms of AMC, this is the key play. $20.80. See the support level right here at $20.80, and then it just rips back up. Well, if that huge upside support level cracks like it did, and if it reacts as a resistance level, you are going to see a nice sell-off. Let me show you in terms of what I'm talking about and in terms of where I believe we are in terms of with AMC and what could happen and why you'd want to consider a short-term put option scalp on this. Notice how there's key support right here at 25.31, your key support, and then it rips to 34. Watch what happens when it cracks this key support level at 25.31 with huge short-term upside potential right here. This is the day it cracks, sells off very, very hard. And the next day, morning panic, sells off very hard open, then it rips back up. So in terms of where we can be at with the AMC, we can basically be at in terms of this day, where this just has a crazy morning panic, rips right through 26.80, gets destroyed, and then potentially spikes back. So in terms of AMC for the micro, we're either on this candlestick or we're either on this one. But either way, I see it going lower. So I'm looking to play puts tomorrow, market open, AMC puts towards $20.80. If I see 20.80 react as a resistance level, you can buy the puts into yesterday's low breakdown of 20.53. Ride this back down, make at least 2 points on this. AMC is going to get destroyed. It looks so bearish. So in terms of macro point of view, in 1 to 2 weeks, this is going to 1641. 1641 in 1 to 2 weeks. Now, in terms of calls and swing trading, $16.41. Same thing with the SPY 455. Buy the calls, and then that's a potential swing trade as well. That's where I'm interested in buying the calls and buying AMC. I'm waiting for 1641. Every single time this stock fills a gap at a key support level, it explodes. Right here, there was a gap to fill at 32. This is the first time it filled the gap. It exploded. And you could see multiple occurrences where it went back to 32 and it exploded, right? And then right here, there was a gap to fill at 26. It filled the gap at 26, exact bottom. It exploded up to 34. And the next gap is at 1641. So if these long-term investors or swing traders understood how this gap strategy would work, and if they understood in terms of price action and how to identify and read charts, if they would understand, wow, this is key support here with very nice upside potential. If this key support level right here reacts as a resistance level, bearish pin, bearish wick, bearish wick, bearish wick, starting to break down. If they would see those lower highs and that previous support turning into resistance, if they would see that, they would understand that within some time, this is going to get crushed and fill this gap at 1641. But not everyone sees it. That's what makes a market. Not everyone sees it the way we do. And like I said, I'm always going to point you in the right direction. I have no bias. In terms of being bullish, 1641, that's where I'm bullish. Right now, I'm looking for a nice put scalp opportunity, not looking to swing puts, looking for put opportunity right here. If you want, you could try to swing a put. But towards the 28 to 2053 key breakdown, I'm looking to buy the puts. And like I said, in terms of what puts I buy, entry and exit, that's all disclosed live every single day at market open within Trader Society like we did today. So that is like my top play for tomorrow in terms of AMC. Because like I said, if the market rips tomorrow, AMC tends to do its own thing. Like if the market rips, it does its own thing. But if the market crashes, I've noticed they all sell off. In terms of TSM, this looks very bearish. You just got new all-time highs. Look at the chart. Huge downside potential. This is like a death candle, extremely bearish. So this is what I would call a gap breakdown. It's the opposite of a gap breakout. So for this one, you're looking at a key breakdown play. That's basically what I'm interested in terms of this one. Once this cracks 138.92, once it cracks, turns it into resistance levels, similar situation to AMC. You would buy the puts, ride this back down to fill this gap low at 133.22. That's what I'm looking for on TSM. So I'm looking at a couple key breakdown plays for puts tomorrow. And another play I'm looking at is, so in terms of Tesla, not interested in puts, just on the sidelines. Like I said, 938, this is a household play, so household plays. SPY calls, scalp and swing trade, 455. AMC, household play. Scalp, swing trade, AMC calls when it's at 1641. Tesla, this is like expected to be the best one. When this hits 938.53, buying the calls, loading up, those are going to print. So those 3 plays, those are expected to be some of the best plays of the year. Those are going to be like household names where they really make and build my, brand and account. Like my account is literally going to take off once I answer those calls. It's expected to be some of the best plays of the year, and at the best key critical levels, can't go wrong at those levels. BBIG. So in terms of BBIG, there's a gap to fill at $3.91. Remember when I was investing into BBIG stock? I got in at like $3.08. I cut my losses at $2.70, and I told people, you know what? If you're going to invest into something, go with BBIG. Forget about PROG. That's literally what I told them. I said, all you PROG people, you should move to BBIG. It finally filled the gap. BBIG has filled the gap at $3.91, so it almost filled it. It had a partial gap close reversal. The gap's at $3.91. That's another mistake I see people making. They think the gap that's waiting to fill is like at the low of day of this candle. It's at the previous closing price. That's where the gap formed, not the low of day at 377. That's what we call a partial gap close reversal. So in terms of BBIG, I'm going to be praying for some sort of miracle along with SPY that these just spike back up. So for this one, I want to grab some put options if this can go to $3.91 and react as a resistance level. I want to buy puts, play for a gap close reversal, ride this back down to 288 swing trade. So that's what I want you to understand about BBIG. This is expected to be the best setup. We had a massive move up from $2.15 all the way to nearly $4 a share. It's due for some pullback. So just understand, $3.91 is the key level to buy puts. If not, I'm kind of on the sidelines. If $3.91 breaks out and turns into support, it's going to have another big run. So we'll see how it reacts. $3.91 is the key level. Not interested in doing anything else till then. We're just trading these at the best levels, right? In terms of Lucid stock, still bearish overall. I closed out way too soon. With that being said, we could see some sort of micro bounces, but in terms of macro point of view, this should go back to like $38 a share. So this one, I've lost interest in. There's better plays, there's better opportunities, there's more rewarding setups. I'm going to focus on different plays. I think this AMC, this unexpected key breakdown move, that's going to be a big hitter for tomorrow. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So my main focus, like I said, TMSE, key breakdown, AMC, key breakdown. I shared with you guys the household plays to swing trade puts and calls for the top setups like SPY, AMC, and Tesla, and then BBIG as well. And then I have a lot of price alerts to trigger as well. But guys, today was absolutely insane, man. We had so many people bank within the chat. We were all buying puts very, very early. So I'm gonna give you guys, for those of you, if you do want to join Trader Society, it's the first link down below in the description. We would love to have you at Market Open. We trade live every single day at Market Open. You get to ask me questions live on spot. You get to see me trade live, the charts, the price action, everything's broken down. So all the information is explained. It's the first link down below in the description. You also get access to one-on-one direct messaging in the Discord chat. You get access to the Discord chat. You get access to all of the real-time trade alerts and the real-time stock analysis. So, the morning updates, the real-time stock analysis, the pre-market watch list, right? It's all within here. And this was all money today, man. Like, there's so much opportunity. And we trade both ways. There was a great scalping opportunity on Tesla. I'll show you right here. We had a member make 30%. There was a nice little scalping opportunity. You guys know from a macro point of view, I'm bearish on all these. I think they're going to go down and fill their gaps. But there's scalping opportunities as well when they get hammered down. And that's what we had one member do today. When Tesla filled this gap right here, it was the exact bottom. And it shot up from 1065 all the way to 1081. He made 30%, $1,000 profit in 23 minutes. Shout out for trading both ways. But yeah, you can scalp, and then you could trade for the macro side of the move as well. Macro side of the move is kind of more swing trade focused. That's the overall price direction where it's heading for like the week. But yeah, congrats to those of you who killed it today, guys. Today was an amazing day within Trader Society. So like I said, what's included within the program? You get lifetime access. It's a one-time fee, lifetime access to the chat room, to the trade alerts, to the real-time stock analysis, to my watch list, to the one-on-one direct messaging, to the live trading session every single day at Market Open, to the video lesson library where you get to learn all of the strategies, all of the psychology, all the risk management. There's a lot more to it. If you want to learn more about it, it's the first link down below in the description. For those of you who are still on the fence, or maybe you want to kind of see what it's like before joining, I'm going to give you a gift. It's the second link in the description below. If you seriously want to learn, so like what I'm going to give you is the live trading session from today. This was one of our best live trading sessions from an educational point of view from this year so far. It's going to show you exactly how I was able to crush it on SPY puts. Like in terms of SPY puts, it had all to do with the daily chart and yesterday's price action. And I also have like a photogenic, like a photographic type of mind. And I recognized this pattern before where SPY goes back towards the previous day highs and it forms this triple top. So I was identifying right here, this is your resistance. This is your resistance. And then you have this triple top right here. That's why I alerted right here within the watch list stock analysis at 9:49 a.m., I'm bearish, SPY and Tesla puts look good. I alerted that because I recognized this pattern from a long time ago where SPY forms this triple top and also these gravestone dojis. This gravestone doji right here, this is a death candle gravestone doji right here. So I combine that with the timing of yesterday. I'm telling you, just if you're on the fence and if you really want to learn price action as well, just click that second link, watch that live trading stream. That's a gift. Like just watch that live trading stream. It starts off a little slow. In my defense, I had 2 hours of sleep last night. I wasn't feeling good. I was also so fucking hyped up for these puts. Like I was really hyped. I find when you're swing trading, it's very hard to get sleep at time. I also had a decent sized position on Lucid. But it can be fairly hard to get sleep sometimes. I also had coffee a little bit too later on the day and I took a nap, so that really screwed everything up. But yeah, it's just, if you really want to learn price action and stuff like that and you want to see what the live trading's like, I would click the second link, watch the live trading stream. It starts off slow, but things really begin to pick up at around like 9:40 a.m. Things get really good and it teaches you like strategies, price action analysis, and it shows you the live trading. So yeah, because like I said, like the analysis, like guys, it's spot on and the winning streak is real and I'm going to keep it up. So what I do best in terms of options is it's going to be scalping. That's my number one focus. It's the easiest way to trade options. It's extremely hard to swing trade these. When I swing trade, I'm staying in the money and I'm always giving myself more time than expected. Lucid was a prime example. I know some heavy hitters who got hurt really, really bad today, even though it dropped 9%. They went too far out of the money and they didn't give themselves enough time. The theta decay crushed them. But guys, the analysis was on point. Like it's all in alerts. 10 right here, like 10:08 a.m. Another thing, if you have a smaller account, I would strongly consider using Webull in terms of trading options simply because of the cash account. And the app is phenomenal as well. I'm just telling you, if you're under the PDT rule and you're scalping options, you are going to run into a lot of problems very, very quickly. It's just not ideal. That's where Robinhood is wrong for doing that. They don't allow people to have the cash accounts. But with Webull, you have a cash account. The funds with options settle the next day, every single morning. Say you have $1,000 in the account. Say you put $1,000 into a SPY put. You're in, you're out, same day. Well, the $1,000 settles the next day. You can use the same 1,000 again. I'm telling you, that will help you out a ton. So that's another advice I would give you guys, is to use Webull if you have a small account. If you have a larger account and you like Robinhood, if it's your preference, then all the power to you. But for those of you who are looking for unlimited trades with cash accounts, and I'm telling you, this app is extremely well made in terms of how you input the orders. Very, very well made app. Very, very well made app. It has, when you select the contract, there's a button, bid, mid, ask. Very simple. No games with all this other BS with other brokers where it takes too long to fill out an order. It's a great platform as well. And there's no commissions. That's the best part about it. So I would strongly recommend them. But I'm going to leave it off with that. I will see you guys tomorrow within Trader Society live at Market Open with the update and the pre-market watch list.